One just kind of coming out today are SEC kickoff times. Schedule's getting released slowly but surely. We're all Ole Miss grads. I don't know if we mentioned that in the first pod. So a couple Ole Miss games got released today. We're on the CW for one of them, SEC Network for another, SEC Network Plus. But they also moved the day of the Egg Bowl from that Thanksgiving night to Friday. I know that's somewhat of a bit of a controversial take amongst our group right here. So I'll kind of let Luke have the floor first and kind of give us his thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, so traditionally the Egg Bowl has always been on Thanksgiving night. It's always been that primetime slot for the most part. Not all for the primetime spot, but it's been on Thanksgiving for as long as I can remember. But they're certainly making some changes now that I think are actually pretty good. They're playing it on Black Friday. And, you know, specifically for my situation, Thanksgiving in our family, nobody really like watches sports. They'll throw on like the NFL game, the Detroit, and you know, whoever the Detroit Lions are playing, whoever the Cowboys are playing. But nobody really wants to watch like Ole Miss football because not everyone in my family went to Ole Miss, so they don't care. But as far as like you know, the people, the bigger picture here as far as viewership, they're only competing with I think what is it? Amazon Prime now owns the rights to Black Friday in the NFL, so they're only really competing with one game as opposed to Thanksgiving. They're competing with all how many games they have, like 3, and it's that NBC prime time. But yeah, I'm for this change, and I know Bo may see something else about it, but yeah, that's how I feel. What I feel about it.
I'm zagging the other way. I am a man of tradition, right? We celebrate Thanksgiving in November. We don't celebrate it in July or August, right? All the holidays fall in the same month, usually around the same time. And with this being said, everybody, I was there my senior year of college when Mike Leach, rest in peace, coached his last football game. I witnessed that on Thanksgiving. I was at that game. But now, to be completely honest with you, probably just for a money reason, that there's less competition on Black Friday than there is on Thanksgiving. Now we're moving it and ruining a very long tradition that I very much enjoy, because not only do we have Thanksgiving when all the family gets back together, but we also have Ole Miss football, which obviously we're biased because we're from Ole Miss and hotty toddy, always rooting for them. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm a man of tradition. I think they should keep it. And I also get, though, from a student perspective, why it would be more fun, because you're usually back for exams at that time. So the crowd should be much more involved than it has been, because a lot of the kids came from out of state. So it'd be like half capacity, depending on it, like student body wise. And I think if they do move this to Black Friday, obviously it's going to be sellout. Like all the students are going to be back because they have exams. So that side will be good. Trying to look at the positives, but was a huge fan of it on Thanksgiving. That's just my 2 cents.